Let's have a glow up.
I'm just living that life.
It's time to be real right now. I actually tried to film a glow up video in June this year. It is now November. I never posted the glow up video, and I'm about to tell you why. This glow up video right here that I'm doing, I'm gonna call it having a real glow up. So my last one that I tried to film was having a superficial, by the book, what everyone else does glow up. So I have done other glow up videos in the past where it is just, you know, booking appointments, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, doing your makeup, buying new clothes. And you know, you watch other people's glow up videos, like I tried to, and they're like, to have a glow up you need to book a facial, you need to book these appointments and just have a whole week of going to appointments and doing this and doing that. And it's like, do we really have to do all that to like feel better about ourselves? Like spend like a shitload of money on like, especially things like nails and stuff that are literally like gonna last a couple of weeks and they're gonna fall off and then we're gonna feel bad about ourselves again and then have to do it again. I have been sort of struggling with my appearance this year because I started the beginning of the year with conjunctivitis, and then I had like COVID and I was just constantly sick. My hair was disgusting in a messy bun. I was wearing like pajamas, and not cute pajamas, like a baggy t-shirt, like Adam Sandler clothes, no makeup, puffy, pussy conjunctivitis eyes. And then after that, I just felt like, oh, I've lost myself, I'm so ugly now, blah, blah, blah. Carrying on like a little sook. So I tried to do like this whole glow up process. That's like my usual, typical glow up. But it just felt so wrong. And I couldn't post it because I couldn't share with you guys because I wasn't feeling better about myself. Like, yeah, I filmed a clip being like, oh, like I have my hair done and I've done this and this, and like, oh, I feel better. I didn't feel better. So I'm going to be talking about how to have a real glow up. So I'm going to state the obvious a little bit here, but like, what is one thing you notice when you look back at photos of yourself at a point in time where you're like, oh my god, I was so pretty here, like what the hell happened? Like, I was on my peak, I looked so good, I'm glowing. Notice something? You are probably really freaking happy at that point in your life. And like, I notice every time I've looked my best, I'm like, I have this glow about me, and it's because I'm so happy. And I just feel like the beginning of this year, I thought like I was happy because like everything is like going well and whatnot, but it was more like just focusing on the wrong things, like superficial things, and thinking like, oh, I don't look good anymore. Because my hair got fried off from, yeah, I'm not going to go into it, but like it's slowly getting healthier now, and this is heatless curls that I slept with the roller thing in, and I'm like trying to fix my hair, but like I keep getting distracted. So the things I wasn't happy about was my hair, and also my hair color then was a problem because I was like, oh, it must be scalp bleaching that's damaging my hair. So I'm gonna stop that, and I was doing like this caramel color, which worked for me like back in high school. I loved the caramel blonde, but now that I've done scalp bleaching, I just love it so much. And I have gone back to scalp bleaching. It's a little like grown at the moment. This is my first going back to scalp bleaching, so it's not as bright as it used to be. I'm happy with this tone. It feels like myself, so I already feel so much better just feeling like myself with this hair color. Another thing, which is a topic I hate talking about, oh, I can't even, weight, bodies, food. I hate that whole entire topic. And most of my glow up video that I filmed at the beginning of this year was showing you guys my workout routine and what I eat in a day and all that, but I'm like, it's such a sensitive topic for so many people that I don't want to encourage it, because I have had eating disorders in the past, and I just feel like I don't want to add to it. Okay, I'll get deeper into that. But so those were the two things that I was like unhappy with myself about, and I felt like I was different now and I'm not as good at, well, whatever story I made up in my head. And then it finally clicked. I'm like, it was when I said to myself, like, why me? Why did my hair get fried off, and why am I gaining all this weight, and no one, like, all these other girls are like, their hair is beautiful and healthy, and then I'm gaining weight and they're all skinny, and then I'm like, am I listening to myself? I'm going, why me about hair and weight? When there's literal people like that are suffering with health issues that they can't control, and they're probably in the hospital, having to spend Christmas and things in the hospital, being like, why me? Like, all these people are so healthy, and it's like, we need to focus on the things we have and not the things that we don't have. And the things that we don't have will come along the way, because you're now focusing on the things you have and you're more grateful, and so you are happier because you're like, oh, I'm so happy I have this and this, and then that happiness glow just kind of helps with everything else. And you kind of realize the problems that were so big really aren't that bad, and they're all in your head. No one is walking around being like, look at that girl's hair, it's so fried, and oh my god, she's gained so much weight. And even if they are, what a sad life for them. What a sad life that they're going to take their time out of their day to judge something like that. Because I personally, I don't do that. Like, I'm not gonna stare at someone in the shopping center and be like, what? So basically, the focus of having a real glow up is being happy. I'm not just gonna be like, yeah guys, just be happy. Like, I'm gonna explain to you a few tips that will help you. So within the glow up process, you can still do your little things like, you know, working on your hair and eating healthier, as long as it makes you happy and it's not draining you thinking about it. So I like to romanticize my routines. So like, I've been obsessed with using hair gloss. Like, that's something, because it's pink and sparkly, and it's like, that's something that helps me like feel happy about doing hair care and not being like, oh my gosh, my hair is so bad. And I have like the Glow Recipe little pink little bundle of skincare, which is like motivating me to do skincare a lot more. I got that in June. That was meant to be part of the glow up thing. And I also got the Barbie toothbrush in June. That was meant to be a part of my old glow up video. I'll put some clips still in of my old glow up video, just not too much of it, because I just wasn't happy with it. And also hair that makes you happy, which what I was saying, like, scalp bleach hair makes me happy. Even though there was people that were like, you know, kind of criticizing it, saying it's too much, whatever. I like too much. I like the blonde bombshell look. That's me, and I love it. Like, it feels like me. And I feel like the caramel, like, it was pretty, but I am a very like love out there like fashion and stuff, and I feel like having really bright blonde hair just fits well with my aesthetic, and it just makes me happy. Another thing is finding your authentic style, which kind of flows in with what I was just saying. So dressing how you want to dress and not caring about what's trending and if people are going to judge you if you're wearing like a juicy tracksuit at the shopping center, because honestly, people are going to judge you no matter what, and that's just like on them. Like, if they want to live their life judging other people and not being their authentic selves, like, they're actually judging you because they wish they could do that. They wish they had the confidence to do that. And I actually caught myself doing it in my Halloween video, and I was like, oh, I would never go to the shops in this Halloween costume. I'm like, but if I saw someone going in the shops in the Halloween costume, I'd be like, you know what, good on them, because even though I don't have the confidence to do it, if someone else did, I wouldn't judge them. I'd actually think, good on them. And in saying that, I feel like authentic style, oh, hi, camera is changing lighting. My authentic style lately has just been a blend of everything I love, and I'm like, because you don't need to stick within one aesthetic. And a lot of videos will be like, for your glow up, you need to choose one aesthetic and stick with it. And it's like, no, you don't. You actually don't. Because I love like beachy mermaid, and then I love like Hollywood glam, and then I love 90s, but I also love 2000s, and I kind of just blend them all together into one big style. And you know what, it's becoming like my own thing. And so like, you guys can do that too. Like if you love more than one style, just blend them all together and then it's your own personal style. And then I'll lightly brush over the topic of food and that sort of thing. What you're going to do is eat foods that make you happy inside and out. So I've noticed, like, I would think like certain junk food would make me happy, like McDonald's or whatever, because I'm like, oh yeah, I can splurge and eat McDonald's, but actually when I'm eating it, I feel like shit inside and out. Like, I'm like, it doesn't actually make you feel that happy. That's a good example. Sushi. Sushi is like pretty healthy and I feel like I can eat it like guilt-free, and I love sushi so much, and it's like a good treat. Recently have cut meat out of my diet. I used to be vegan in high school and it just wasn't working for me because I didn't have enough energy and I was actually going too far the other way, and I was getting really skinny, and I was like almost passing out at dance. So as much as I'd love to go back to being vegan because that's the diet I'm probably most like passionate about, I feel like I physically can't. So I've decided to cut out like red meats, and I'm only just eating chicken and fish when I have to, because it actually works out a lot better for me, because my favorite foods are things like sushi, which I can have chicken or fish in sushi, and like burritos and Mexican food is a lot of chicken, so I can still eat that, and then all the other foods like are not, I can so live without. So yeah, I know it's not going to make a lot of sense to everybody, but once again, it's a diet that makes me happy because I feel like I'm doing my part in cutting out a lot of meat and then just eating a little bit, just so I can stay energized and not pass out, and I can still eat quite a few of my favorite foods. So I feel like I'm on a diet that's making me happy lately. So, oh, I'm actually just saying that out loud now, and I actually am pretty happy with what I'm doing. I have some clips from my old glow up video of like some what I eat in a days, and I think back then I was still eating meat, so there might be some things that have meat in them. But I'll show a few things of what I was like kind of eating. I love just having like a big breakfast, so it's a lot of eggs and stuff, and then like having like a light lunch, like just some fruit or like those Cruskits with avocado or something, and then like something healthy for dinner, like a salad is usually my typical weekday diet. On the weekends is a little bit more messy because I'm with my boyfriend, which is the same for everyone, but it's about balance, right? And then the last kind of topic within this glow up is doing things that make you happy, which is like so obvious, but sometimes we don't do things because we're scared people are going to judge us. No, it's actually about making your inner child happy, because when you make your inner child happy, you just feel so connected with who you really are, and you just feel like your true self, and it just makes you really happy. So one thing I did for myself this year is I went to see Disney on Ice. If you guys know me, I love Disney so much, and I'm a Disney adult. I'm not that bad, but once again, I'm not going to judge Disney adults because like they are living so judgment free and they just go be their inner child. It was really fun, and I do have some clips from that because I was going to put it in my old glow up video as well. I dragged my boyfriend along with me, bless him for doing that. He loved it too, and we brought his little brother. It was like really fun, and I sort of don't regret it, because for years I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I have kids to take them to Disney on Ice, but Disney on Ice was my favorite childhood memory. Literally, it stands out so much in my memories of just like, Mum can even remember me just staring like like all the characters on the ice as though they're real. So yeah, it was something fun I did, and it made me really happy. And I'm sure there was a lot of other things I've done this year that have healed my inner child. Because yeah, towards the end of this year I'm feeling a lot better, even though the beginning of this year I was really struggling. And it was all just about perspective and just turning things around of like how lucky and grateful I am for all the things I do have. And then the things that I don't have, I realize are not that deep. I feel like I've been talking so scatty and so all over the place, but I really hope everything I've said has made sense and that you take something away from this video, because that was kind of the whole point, because I still wanted to post some of my clips that I've had in my camera roll. This is something that I did want to make for you guys and talk about how to have a real glow up for those that are struggling. Maybe they just needed the advice that I told, because I just went through it myself this year, thinking that I had to book all these appointments and everything to have a glow up, but really it's just about being grateful and being happy, and you will see the glow come through. But I hope you guys like this video, and if you want more videos from me, you should subscribe, and you should like, and you should comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I'm just living that life.